I've just set this little test up because almost didn't believe it, so I'm going to film it, pop this up on YouTube for everyone. I've got some supposedly really good quality iTechworld solar blanket panels here. They're relatively new, probably a couple of years old. I'll check that and put it in the comments. And then I've got a really old set of panels, rigid panels in alley frames. They're iTechworld as well. Got those second hand. I don't know what the age of them is, but you can actually see that there's a, let's jump out of the light here. Don't know if you can see that, but I reckon this cell here's gone. There's a bit of discoloration on some of these other cells as well. So it's done a few miles, that rigid set. And I've got them set up, just plugged into a Blue Solar MPPT charger. So kind of top of the wazoo charger, but it's a nice sunny day anyway. And pretty cool actually too. So they should be putting out, pretty high levels of charge. I've just got this little widget here to measure how much power. Sorry, I'll just show you the specs on these rigid panels first. So 160 watts. Sorry, just pop those back down again. Sorry everyone, bad camera work. And they're putting out 134 watts of power at the moment. Pretty consistent. So if I swap this over now, just give me a moment. Onto the 200 watt solar blanket. Have a look at what that's going to put out. Okay, so you'd expect this to put out more than the 160 watt panels because this is a 200 watt solar blanket. Just wait for it to stabilize here. Looks like it's going to stabilise at about 110. And this is pretty consistent with what I've been measuring the last few days, different light conditions and stuff like that. Like these blankets just don't perform anywhere near as well as the rigid panels, even though they're 200 watt and the blankets are the blankets are 200 watt and the fixed panels are 160. The fixed panels are consistently putting out more. Older panels, lower rated. Yeah, the blankets are just underperforming. Okay, just thought I'd round this test out with some potentially even older panels, smaller rated, 120 watts. Rigid again. So these are some really old ones that I got years and years ago. Just give me a moment here. I'll set this up. Rightio. Let's try and fire them up here. Okay, let's have a look at this. It's just sort of warming up. Can you see that all right? Just trying to find the maximum power point here. Feel like once that stabilises, it's probably going to stabilise at about 96 watts, around there. So these old 120 watt panels are nearly putting out as much as the 200 watt blanket. 15% less or whatever, but it's yeah, I'm not very impressed with the blankets, put it that way.